I see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way.
Hey Moon Babes!
Hi you guys.
Welcome back. I'm Bree.
I'm Jackie.
And we're here today to talk a little bit about luck.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the concept of luck. So we're going to get started. Our featured wine for today is, I'm trying to make it so you guys can see that, but it's called Liquid Light. And for those of you guys who have seen Harry Potter, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this totally reminds me of Liquid Luck or Felix Felicis. It's funny because it even kind of looks like it. And if you haven't seen Harry Potter before, it's basically a little potion that when you drink it, all your endeavors come true. So basically it's good luck in a bottle. So that just kind of inspired us. We're going to talk a little bit about luck and the concept of luck and what exactly that means to different people. A lot of people don't even believe in luck. And that's understandable. So I wanted to start by reading off a definition. So if you go to just Google and type in luck definition, it's success or failure apparently brought by chance instead of one's actions. So it's basically, as in kind of in a nutshell, like, hey, this is just either you have good luck doing something or you don't, which to me a little bit insinuates that you don't have control over it.
Yeah.
And if we're talking about good luck, right? Everyone says good luck like all the time, just throughout their life. Good luck, good luck.
Or that's such good luck that happened. Oh, good for you.
So it's not necessarily a negative thing. But when you look at it like that, it can come across as negative, right? Like you might not be completely in control of what's happening.
It's almost like a dirty word, I feel like, sometimes using luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what it makes me think of? So when we were talking about this video idea, is luck, like you were saying, it makes it seem like you don't have control of it. And it made me think of the law of attraction, which is almost, I think it has that same divide as luck, is that law of attraction means if you are creating the right vibration, and then you will attract those things to yourself, and otherwise you're effed because screw you
for attracting the wrong
you
type
didn't
of
have
things.
that right.
You were thinking negatively, and then negative actions came to you.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what it made me think of. Anyway.
So do you believe in luck?
I don't.
Or is that loaded?
Really? I don't think that's loaded. I don't believe in luck. I mean, I don't, because I think anything that happens to me, it's like a synchronicity. It's something that the universe has brought to you or given to you. I don't think it's based on, like, you're sending out...
Just chance.
Yeah.
Like, do you just have 50-50, either this is going to go right for you or it's not?
Ooh, no.
That doesn't seem
I've never thought
dark,
of it that
right?
way.
Like, I'm over here like, oh, it's all liquid light and liquid luck, but that does seem kind of dark when you think about it that way.
Well, what about you? How do you feel about it?
I don't know. To me, that does feel a little bit loaded because I think I go back and forth. I feel like I tend to have bad luck. And I don't mean that to sound depressing. I don't mean it to sound negative. I don't think as a whole I'm a depressing or negative person at all.
Mm-mm.
But it just seems like I am one of those people where it doesn't matter what I try to do. There's so many obstacles that just like pop up out of nowhere. And sometimes I just have this moment where I'm like, what is happening? Like, why is this happening to me?
What have I done to deserve this?
Like, why do things work out so smoothly for some people and then not smoothly for other people?
I have a theory on that.
Oh, tell me.
Because we've talked about kind of that before, where it's just like, I don't understand why this keeps happening, because I know you feel like that.
Yes.
Is
you think the tougher people, yeah.
I do. I think that some people
are given a harder road.
Yes, because more is expected of them.
What do you guys think about that?
It's just your time to level up. Like, the boss is harder. The next level is even more, but your experience is better.
Yeah. I think that's a positive way of looking at it, because I know I'm talking like, dude, I got bad luck, okay? It has been like that for many, many years. To the point where sometimes it's knocked me down so far where I'm Googling and I'm like, how to remove a curse. Like, I don't know who would have cursed me. I don't think I ever did anything to cross anybody, but it is just so
It's so
bad.
overwhelming
right?
that you're
There's
like, what
sometimes
is
where I'm
going
like,
on?
I did something wrong to deserve this. And I don't know what it was, but it just has been that bad.
So consistent that you're like, what is up with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember Googling it one time and reading this thing that was like, basically, oh, you know those people that are always have bad luck. It's because they're energy vampires and they draw all this bad luck to themselves, and like you just need to stay away from them. And then oh my God, I was so upset. And then I was, analyzing myself, and I'm like, am I an energy vampire? Maybe my friends don't like being around me. What if I am negative? What if I am drawing all this to myself?
No.
And then it just made it even worse. And I don't think that's how I am. And I'm a hard worker, right? Like, I'm successful, but it just feels like some people...
You're hitting all red lights.
Yes.
It's never that drive home where you're like, okay, I'm going straight through.
As soon as you hit the one red light on your path, right, to work, then you're going to hit all the other red lights after that because you just caught them wrong. And that's always how it works. You're never like, I'm going to hit this one red, then this one green, then this one red, then this one green. And so sometimes I am like, okay, I know it's not me. I know I am not like subconsciously drawing negative energies towards me. So, but like you said, I like your thought process on it.
I really think that. I really do. And not to sound like it's some kind of ego trip either, but it's almost comforting to think of it that way, is that, if you're training for something, whether it's, something physical or like a mental test or something, you have to train for it. So it's almost like being put through training because you are meant for something that maybe everybody who looks like they have it so much more smooth than you, that's not their path in life.
Yeah, that's a good... I do appreciate that, and I feel like at the very least that gives me a different way to look at it. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I think there is a part of me that still feels like sometimes things just happen, and I don't know that there is a meaning or purpose behind every little thing that happens in your life. I don't know that it's all planned out. And so sometimes I just think I'm caught in the crossfires of something else, and I think that is what luck is. That sometimes people just have it more positive and they hit all the green lights, and some people just...
You get the blowback of all their energy.
I know, they're like, and I'm like left in a cloud
it blows
of
you
smoke.
off the road.
Yeah.
It's the puddle.
Into a ditch.
It's like all the water goes up, you're like on the sidewalk drenched.
Yep, that's kind of how I feel sometimes. But I don't know. Maybe, I mean, at the end of the day, none of us will ever really know. I mean, maybe until we die and all the secrets of the universe are released to us, right? And we can process that. But I guess while we're here, the best thing we can do is try to just make the best of any situation, whether we feel like we have bad luck or good luck.
Right.
But it's hard. Like, sometimes I'm really frustrated at things that happen.
I guess I can see what you mean. I guess I do tend to immediately see deeper meaning in everything. That's just how my brain works. But I do see what you're saying. Some of it is not something that is directly something you are affecting or something that is just directed at you. It's just kind of like you said, you're in the crosshairs of it. Right. But I think, I don't know, with law of attraction, like I said, luck just makes me think of that because sometimes I can get kind of annoyed. Like, I do believe that the vibrations you send out, that you get the reflection of that back.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I do believe that, but I also don't think that if bad things are always happening to you, it means like you're being punished or like you suck. You just suck.
I don't think I suck.
I think I always think it's like your deep traumas like that are trying to be dug up for you to process sometimes, and they're not very pretty or cute, And like, it's not like you meant to have those traumas. It's not like you were like, hey, give me those traumas so I can carry them with me my whole life. That'd be great. And I'm going to draw all this stuff to me to reflect it back at me so I can heal it later.
But I'll heal by the time I'm 80, and I'll spend my entire life trying to figure out my meaning and trying to heal, but it will just keep bleeding everywhere.
I'm not crying, I'm laughing.
Oh, no.
But like, I think I have not ever thought of it that way, that I probably some luck is just a sprinkle of this that you didn't really, isn't directed at you.
Something
It's
just crosses your path
Yeah.
in day-to-day world.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man, I
don't
put
know.
too much deep meaning into things that probably don't deserve it.
You have an overthinker's brain. I normally do too, but I spent so many years like trying to figure out like what is wrong with me? Why is life just so smooth for some people and it's just never smooth for me, right? Like, and between, initially I did feel negative, and then I would just go through my life, and then I'm like, no, I'm not a negative person, and like I
hate that feeling.
I did
I'm
so
not crazy.
much. I don't think I'm crazy. But I just did so much thinking that it's like eventually I kind of just have to be like, I don't know why it's happening. I just have to deal with it. This is how things work for me, and I just have to prepare that, if I want to do something, things are not going to go smooth per se. And then honestly, when things do go smooth, just be like, wow, that was really great, and just enjoy it while it happens. Like, there's no sense dwelling on it and being like, God, I got the shittiest luck. But
Ooh, I just picture, it's like somebody when they're just working out the same muscle over and over, and then it's just enormous. Like, you're in like a really big, like,
yeah.
life workout.
It is a big life workout.
Psychiatric.
But it's okay, because you work out to become a better version of yourself.
Right.
And it's fine. Sometimes you just have to wade through it. But
the universe is the
I
trainer from
wish
hell.
we had a giant bottle of liquid luck and I could slam. I probably need like 3/4 of it, and you need like the other quarter of it.
To keep that balance.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll be good. Keep us on the seesaw of life. But I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of hard. We did this video a little bit on a whim, so I didn't actually write down. So I'm kind of put on the spot right now as far as what I actually think. I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth on it a little bit.
Me too, as we've kind of delved into it.
But I don't know that I agree with the dictionary definition of luck, where it's just things happen to you solely by chance.
Yeah, I actually didn't like that at all. At all.
You know how there's like more than one? Let's go down and let's see what we can see here. Chance considered as a force that causes good or bad things to happen. Also don't like that.
Aren't you bringing karma into it as well? I guess I do have to see the deeper meaning in everything.
Would you say that karma is out to get me right now because I've done something bad to somebody? Because trust me, I have done nothing bad enough to deserve the bad luck that has come at me.
No, you know what I almost picture it as is, okay, like when you're making friendship bracelets and it's all these strings that go together into this intricate little, which who doesn't love a great 90s freaking friendship bracelet?
I will
my
make
gosh.
you a friendship bracelet.
But I picture it, okay, so I think karma plays a role, but I think all of it does. I think universally there's a whole picture that is being made, and I think karma plays a role, but something like that, I don't think it's just karma trying to come whoop your ass. I don't. Or you're making up from the sins of past generations.
In my past life, I was horrible. Have you seen Black Mirror?
I've only watched a couple because there was one episode that threw me off.
Was it White Bear? Because that threw me off big time, and that reminds me of exactly what we were talking about.
No.
White Bear. Okay, it'll fuck you up. So she, if you haven't seen it, I recommend watching it, but she is basically paying for her sins in a past life, and she is being tortured just over and over again due to sins in her past life. Not past life, but before something else. So it was very, very disturbing. God, what if it's disturbing me because secretly that is what's happening to me?
See, I don't think any of life is about punishment unless I act like I know. This is just how I feel about it. I think unless you have built up such huge karmic debts And I'm talking like one person in my life in the past pops like into my head.
Yeah, I know who you're
But
talking
like,
about.
I think you can accrue such heavy debts with karma that it is not about your highest good. That
Yeah.
path has been closed to you. All the paths that you were given to choose, and I know this
Right.
person was given different
Right.
options, they
Right.
never chose. And so I think finally it's just like, well, fuck you then. Like, I'm done. You're off my radar. I'm done.
Yeah, luck had nothing to do with that one.
No.
And I think that's different too, though, because you can tell, like, you know that there's some people where luck had nothing to do with it and they genuinely were just like, on a positive note, like the hardest worker you have ever met, and that's why they, you know, made their way up the chain and into a fantastic job or whatever.
Right.
Or on the negative side of things, like this man who was just like the most evil person that you've ever met, and you understand why they made their way down this
Ooh.
path and into, you know, prison or wherever, right?
You know, maybe.
Yeah, like the bad place, the bad place.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Okay, the bad place, the bar place.
Hopefully the
Yeah.
bad place. Yeah. Hopefully it's real bad.
But for somebody who doesn't skew heavily on either end of that spectrum, I mean, I'm a hard worker. I've said that, but
I'm hard. I'm
but,
good.
right? But I'm
I'm
not
hard.
like. Oh,
Sorry.
Let's edit that one out.
Yes.
But like, I'm not freaking Jane Goodall. I don't work in Doctors Without Borders. Like, I'm not just doing like the best good in the world. I'm not gonna like
You're not
win a
100%
Nobel Peace
selfless
Prize.
and perfect.
Right.
And right.
But so for me, I feel like sometimes it is more just luck, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to do with the good things that I've done or the bad things that I've done, and it is just kind of, like I said, caught in the crossfires.
But I still think that those things, I think that in general, the object is for it to be for your greatest good. So I think those things can get woven into your little bracelet to make
where
up
they
a good
seem,
part of your
where
story.
it might seem like bad luck, but in reality, it's good luck because it's.
It can be turned to your favor down the road. It can be woven into something
That's
beautiful.
interesting. Also, I don't want it to come across like I'm arguing because I'm like so wishy-washy and back and forth on it that I don't even know what I'm arguing.
No,
Okay.
Well, and I hadn't
I'm
thought
like,
of it
I'm not
the
even
other way.
arguing that luck is a thing. I genuinely don't know.
No, but I like the debate anyways, even if you
Okay.
were.
Okay.
I really hadn't truly, I hadn't even
Thought
thought of
about
it being, because I will find the deeper meaning in why there are 4 meatballs in my spaghetti rather than 5. Like, what is the deeper meaning, you idiot?
Does this mean getting even with someone? It's got to be even. There
I've
has
been
to be
seeing
something
4s
even.
a lot lately. Somebody take one of these meatballs.
You're like 4 times 4 plus 4 divided by 0.4 Brie has my meaning of life. I know it does.
It's bad. Somebody eat this fucking meatball. Get this off my plate.
Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know in the comments if you believe in luck or if you think that we control our own destiny and luck has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Or
And-
if just the idea of it having deeper meaning is comforting and its own kind of luck.
Yeah, for sure. And get yourself a little bit of Liquid Light. It's really good. I forgot to highlight this in the beginning, but it's a Sauvignon Blanc, and it tastes like it's going to be sweet, and then it's not, which is my favorite.
It's
I
so
prefer
good.
them dry. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. Have you ever tried it?
No.
Okay, so why are you laughing?
Because I've never tried it.
You should. If it stretches out your mouth, then you feel free to talk better and bigger.
You talk bigger. You talk way bigger that way.
You will try sometime. I bet you try next time and you just don't tell me.
I do it before I come in.
Yep.
I'm like, she's never gonna know.
It stretches your cheeks and then you just feel like, just do it really quick. I promise you'll thank me. Stretch out your cheeks just a little bit. Feels good.
This feels really good.
I told you. And then you'll be ready. Watch.
No.
See? Okay. Yeah.
Public speaking.
Doesn't it feel better?
Weirdly, I
Yes.
don't hate it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I told you.
No, I'm telling you so.
Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.